Okay, we finally got a match for you. Should be a good one. It's the women's platinum 8-ball final, race to 7. Molrudee K versus Michelle Jiang. And Molrudee's last name is Kasemchaiyanan. Kasemchaiyanan. So I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it. And I'm going to have to, it's actually a race to 6, not 7, so I have to fix that. Okay, as soon as I believe that Michelle is the one we're missing here, so we'll get going as soon as we get the second opponent. We'll get going. And the winner of the lag is Michelle Wing, and she'll break first. And Molrudee won the hot seat, so Michelle will have to beat her twice. And Michelle also, she won the women's platinum 9-ball earlier in the week. I've seen them both play, and they play real well. Yeah, Molrudee's a 6'11", and Michelle's a 6'04", so they're pretty sporty players. Well, other than that 12-ball, the stripes look like a better selection. It's got 13 down there she can use to get on the 12. Well, she got jacked up there. She can see the edge of the 10. tell by her expression she's not real thrilled about where she left that cue ball. And Michelle's in search of a bridge. Got one off the next table. And Michelle just played, she's fresh off the semifinal match on an outer table. Not sure who the lady is she played, but she smoked her 6-1. Oh, overcut. Well, MK has the 1 ball or 5 ball. Don't let the pink glove fool you. She's a killer. Good shot. Opened up the 4 and the 6. She's open. Everything's open. She'll probably just stop there for the 7 inside. Nope, she's going to go get the 5 first. Or the 2. I thought she would have just stopped, shot 7 inside, 4 in the corner, and then went and got those. But she's still in good shape. Wasn't sure if she could see the 2 or not, but obviously she can. Maybe not. She wants to shoot the 2. She can shoot the 5, then the 2, and try to get a little angle so she can come down for the 4 and the 6. Roland just won his 9-ball match, and he went right back into another one. So I don't know what the score is on the one he just started. Don't know what table he's on even. Ooh. If I hear anything, I'll let you know. Well, she got perfect on a 13. I figured she'd take that, but maybe she can just pull back to the same spot. Don't play it in the other corner, that's fine. Good angle, she'll probably go forward 2 and out for the 12. Either that or stun it straight up at the 12. Well, she didn't give it enough juice. Oh, well, she's got a shot. Tough shot from that distance, shooting out of the pocket. Good shot. Well, game 1 goes to Michelle. MK's break. Yep, thanks for that, Glenna. However, I have no way of getting a score. I'm in here all by myself, so I can't leave. Good spread. Nothing. I'm sorry?
You streaming?
Yeah.
Do you want a partner?
Sure. I was going to call you, but the paper disappeared.
Oh, no.
With your phone number on it. Didn't I set it right here?
No, you set it underneath.
No, I thought I set it right over there. Disappeared.
Trying to get team shirts lined up. 5 men together, they can't make a decision.
Yeah. All right, I'm being joined by Vance. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Hi, everybody in the chat room. Who do we have in the chat room today?
Oh, my wife Glenna's in there. A couple other people.
Jay. Hey, Jay.
Jay's been with us on and off. Jim O.
Has Glenna got our Fargo rates like she was doing yesterday?
She did. We got Molrudee, who, well, Michelle Jiang is at the table at a 604, and her opponent, who won the hot seat, well, they call her MK, because you can see her name there.
Oh my gosh.
900 letters. Anyway, she's a 6'11", so these two women can play.
Molrudee Kasemchaiyanan.
Yeah, I just go with Molrudee, or MK is her nickname.
Yeah, MK. I was watching her earlier, and she
Yeah.
was practicing on this table.
For a couple of hours, actually.
Yes.
Now, Michelle, she won the women's platinum 9-ball a couple days ago.
Hi, Glenna. Thanks for joining us. Keeping Bill in check. And looking up the Fargo rates for us. I really appreciated that yesterday.
So tell everybody a little something about you, Vance, so we know who the heck you are.
Very good. Vance Massey just moved back to Oklahoma City from Kansas City. Play a lot in Topeka and Kansas City. I go by the YouTube name Zance. There's a lot of people that know me on there. Been playing pools ever since I was just barely see over the pool table.
Really? Wow. Boy, I didn't start till I was about 17.
That's probably a better time to start because I developed
Bad
a
habits.
whole lot of really bad habits that I've spent the past 6 years trying to get rid of. Looks like Michelle's running right through this.
Yeah.
Think she'll go 2 rails and around or up and down?
She's just going to go up and down. That's nice. She's a very strong player. Well, both of them are.
Yeah, MK was controlling that cue ball really well in practice.
And Michelle just came off of a semifinal match where she beat her opponent 6-1. So she's playing well and jumps out to a 2-0 lead. And again, MK, she's the one that won the hot seat. So
she was trying to stay warm,
yep,
practicing.
Yep. So Michelle has to beat her twice. Do you know a Sheila Noyes?
Yes, Sheila.
Yep, she's in Kansas.
I think she might be in Wichita. Are you in Wichita, Sheila? Yeah, there's always about a minimum 5-second delay, and normally it's about a 10-second delay.
Yep, there's definitely a delay.
You know, the thing about being in the hot seat is even if you're practicing, you are not geared
Right.
just like the person just coming off of that win to meet you in the hot seat.
Yeah, they've been focused for a while, and if they come right into the final, they'll still have that focus. No?
Nope, she's not. I recognize her in the chat. I see her a lot in the chat.
Yeah. Well, Jay, you could be right. Michelle just rolled right through the Platinum 9-ball division. But actually, MK has a higher Fargo rate than Michelle. Russell, Kansas.
604, 611. That's not a very big.
It's virtually even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Russell, Kansas, a little farming community.
Yeah, I lived in Oskaloosa. It was a tiny farming.
And I know nothing about Kansas or Oklahoma. A friend of mine lives in Norman. Now, I've been to Kansas City, Missouri. Back in the 80s, the BCA leagues, or national tournaments used to move from city to city.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in Kansas City, Missouri one year.
Yeah, at the Ameristar Casino Hotel. I remember that one.
I don't. But we were in Louisville and Denver, Kansas City, a couple other spots before they moved permanently to Vegas.
Boy, this is a tough shot MK has here. Stripes is the one to take for sure,
Yeah,
but she is starting tough.
Is she playing the 12?
Yep, 12. Ooh.
Yep. And we got 110 of you out there watching, and we only have 25 likes. We need to get some likes.
Come on, people, smash that like button.
Yep.
It's easy.
It makes the sponsors happy, which enables us to continue to bring us the free streaming.
I can even hit the like button on my TV when I'm watching this on the TV. It's real simple. If you're on the TV, you press the up button, you go over to more options, you hit the enter button, scroll over to the thumbs up, hit the enter button, and you've liked.
Mm-hmm. Well, Michelle's got the stripes. That's what MK wanted.
Yep. And I agree with Jay about, coming off of a win and more of a focus.
The stripes are all open.
Yeah, and with that 11 sitting there, you've taken out a lot of the solid options.
Well, it looks like she's going to probably take that 11 now. But she's focused on running out. I don't think she's real concerned about
Does she want to
being
play?
ultra safe.
Yeah. Does she want to play for the 15 back up in the corner after
She
this? Or you think she'll spin up
Well, I don't know.
by the 2? Looks like she is 15.
Ooh.
Well, she opened the 8.
Yeah, but she left herself. No, I don't think she can see the 9. She could play the 15 up in the corner, but you got to watch the cue ball.
She's looking at that 9. She must be able to see it.
Now, our angle, of course, is a little different from what they're seeing because we don't have an overhead, unfortunately, so we can't always tell if a ball will go or they can see it.
Thank you, Ronald, hitting that like button.
Good shot.
Nice.
Ooh. 10 ball?
Yep. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Because that 12 is sitting a little low on that side.
Yeah, it'll go on the side, but she's got to roll this 10 in and get back out.
Or let's see if she decides to put a stroke on it.
Try to get to the 15 first, maybe? I don't know.
Well, that might not be such a bad idea. If you cut that 15 over to the lower left-hand corner, nope, she's decided on the 10.
Well, I mean 10 and then the 15, possibly, if she gets there. Nope. All right, MK. She needs to make something happen.
Let's see if she handles the 3 solid mess right there, right from the get-go.
I'm thinking the 5 will go past the 1 to the lower right, but I don't know for sure. I've been fooled too many times already.
Yeah, she's looking at it right now. I don't think it does.
Shoots the 2 and goes forward. I don't think she'd be able to contact the 6. She might play the 3 and then go to the 7. Oh, that was a good shot. Think she can draw back into the 5, maybe?
Are we getting fooled right again where
Possibly.
there's room for the 6 to go to the side?
That's possible, too. She's looking at it pretty close. If we had an overhead directly in the middle of the table, we'd be able to see all those angles. Well, it looks like she's hitting low, so she wants to stick right there. Unless she's going to... Oh,
nope, you're right. She drew back into him.
She had a little bit of... Well, now what?
There's no easy safe here.
Nope.
Does not look like the 15 goes by the 8 to either corner.
Based on as many hours as I've been sitting here and seeing these angles, I think it will go to the lower left. Pretty sure. But she's going to figure out a way to play it safe here, I think. But where do you put her?
Yeah, because you want to stay behind the 6 to take away the 12. You don't want to leave an angle between the 3 and the 1 to the 10.
Well, we'll find out what she's going to do here. No rail.
Get a rail. Get a rail.
Oh, got
Boom.
it. Yep. Can't see the 12. 15's got no pocket. Got her in a tough spot here.
We got New Zealanders watching us.
Yeah. Apparently that's where MK is from.
Yeah.
Or residing there anyway.
Brenda, thank you for joining us.
Is she looking like maybe she can play that up and see a little of the 12 and play it in the corner? Huh.
Off the rail. 12 side. But boy, that would take the cue right. Either at the 10 or at the pocket. No, she must be able to see the whole 12.
Yeah, because she's not jacking up to try to... Oh, she did try to go to the corner with it.
Okay.
Tie the 8 up maybe? Yep. Well, there's a couple opportunities for MK to break her 12, or break the 12 and 8 apart. Can use a 1. She shoots a 6 in the side, maybe pulls back a few inches and puts 5 in the corner and go into the 8 or something. See what she likes to do.
Yeah, she's got the 7 on the top rail.
Yeah. Well, it looks like she got straight in on that 1 ball. I don't think she's got any angle to separate the 12 and the 8. No, she had enough, yeah.
Nice.
But now she's jacked up.
Jacked up for the 3 or the 5.
Yeah. I don't even know if she can see the 5, can she?
She can see the spot where she needs to hit it, and she was practicing these earlier. I think she's going to go from the 5 to the 7.
Yeah, it'll take her around naturally. Just try to avoid that corner pocket up there. Try to spin it a little extra, maybe come into the 10 or something.
Oh.
Well, now she's got the wrong angle to go to the 7. She's not, I look on her face, tell me she's not real thrilled with that.
Looks like Debbie and Cody are joining us from New Zealand, rooting
Yep.
for MK. Thank
Yeah,
you for
I agree.
joining us. Don't forget to hit the like button.
Well, she decided she was going to make sure she had some sort of a shot.
On that 7.
Not try to do anything real crazy and get hooked or something or crash into one of these other balls.
She hit that with some very good speed.
Yeah, she did. That's probably as good as she could have done with that. I'm sure she'd like to hit this with a center ball, but if she does that, she might end up behind one of these balls or crash into one of them.
She's using inside English.
Yep,
And
tough
she's
shot.
probably just going to roll it. Oh,
Oh, man, now that's cold-blooded. That is cold-blooded.
So it looked like she was wanting to take the cue all the way down here, just missing the 8, back up, and tapping the 8.
Yeah, she had enough speed to do that.
Yeah, and there was room between the 10 to go to that corner.
That was a cold roll there.
Brutal.
Yeah, she'll just go to the end rail and go towards the 10. Yeah, ouch is right. That one definitely hurt.
A little low outside, keep it close to the rail.
All right, well, Michelle jumps out 3-0.
Just like that, she's halfway there.
MK's break. That was very unlucky. Sometimes they just roll that way.
They do.
Yep.
Everybody, thanks for joining us. You're joining us at the CSI, BCA, and USAPL Nationals.
No, actually, it's the USA Pool League Nationals. It's a BCA Pool League Worlds.
BCA League World.
They changed the name this year. Yep.
Thank you for correcting me.
It's a World Championships for the BCA Pool League. And, you know, it makes sense. I mean, we got, gosh, I think they told me they had about 60 or 70 countries represented here this year.
Yeah, I know Canada always comes. Philippines. Where else?
Well, we got New Zealand.
New Zealand.
And probably got China and maybe Japan and I don't know where else. Typically we have some from the Bahamas and Virgin Islands.
That's why all the shirts this year say World Champions.
Yep, that's why. Click, light bulb just went on.
Yeah. That is correct, Brenda.
Yep, absolutely.
Brenda asked, if Michelle wins this race, does she have to win a second one? Yes, you have to double dip your opponent when you're coming out of the loser's bracket.
Yep.
So you guys might get lucky and get a lot of pool out of this stream.
Technically, they're using an illegal rack.
You're not allowed to use the turtle rack?
The rule states you can use the rack provided or the magic rack.
That is correct. It does say that.
And I've seen a lot of these racks, different ones, being used, and nobody seems to care. Of course, I'm not in a position of authority to say anything anyway, so not my job. Used to be, not anymore. Yep, Tonga, we used to have those. My wife, Glenna, she was we worked together at CSI. She was the league coordinator
Ah,
or the league manager or whatever. I think it was called league coordinator. So she took care of all the entries and all that stuff, so sanctioning and everything.
Tonga where? Where at in the world?
I don't
Tonga.
know. I don't know.
Help us out, Glenna. Tonga where?
She's busy looking it up on her phone probably right now.
Yeah.
It's in Africa, isn't it? Is it in Africa? A little surprised they don't pick the rack off the table. There's nothing on it.
Yep. Solids. What's her plan here?
Not sure.
I think she was trying to tie up that 9 with the 7.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work, but she tried.
That would have been a smart play.
There goes the rack. Okay. Now, if I'm stripes, I'm going to take the 15 and the 10 and get rid of those down here and go up and play on the other end.
Saving the 11 for
11's
the
a great ball
key
for
ball.
the 8 ball, yeah.
Yeah, since she was not able to tie up the
Nope.
9.
Everything's open down there.
Yeah, she could go a good stop on that 12 or leave herself an angle.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to play up there first and then come back, which that'll work too, but just that 11's such a great ball to get on the 8 with.
Yes. I think she's worried about something to do with 14 if she takes these out down here first. But once the 12's gone, the 14 has the same pocket.
Or she could even play the combination too. North of New Zealand, near Fiji and Samoa.
Oh, thank you, Glenna.
Yep. The Kingdom of Tonga.
Why didn't our New Zealanders know that?
It's in the Pacific Islands. I don't know. They probably do.
Oh, nope. Brenda got in just before Glenna. I see it now in the chat.
In the, yeah, Pacific Islands. Okay.
Good job, Brenda. And thank you, Glenna. Your wife does sure take good care of us commentators.
Yo, she's been with us the whole duration. She must be awful bored to be on the chat all for a week so far. And it's funny, we got 4 cats. And they'll sit there by the computer because they hear my voice.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Oh, she says they did look up. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, she's replying to my New Zealand remark. She wants to be relatively straight on this 15.
As straight as you can, yeah.
So leading to the 10, she's not going past the 8 for up table.
Yep. Yeah, she might even elect to shoot the 8 up in the upper corners rather than try to spin around.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad deal. If she gets angled or she'd go the side railing out, she could shoot it in the lower right, but nothing wrong with shooting it in one of the corners up top. Well, I don't think I don't think she can hold it now.
Nope.
She's going to have to go to the side rail and out towards the 1 ball, I think. Yep, that's what she's looking at.
So
But that's fairly simple as well. So it's
yeah,
no big
just
deal.
play it toward the near side of the pocket with a little bit of inside English.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to roll behind the 1, that's for sure.
Yes.
That'll work.
Nicely done. Well, from watching MK through this game, though, it looks like she's getting her game face back on for matching her opponent. She
Well,
just
this is
got
Michelle here.
right. I was
Yeah.
talking about when MK was running through the stripes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That she just got a little unlucky and
Oh.
caught that 8.
Cutting off. Oh, yeah, kissing off the 8, of course. Yeah,
Mhm.
now I remember. Well, it is now 4-0. And it's looking like we are going to be watching a second set, which is okay. They're good players. And it's Michelle's break.
And of course, everybody watching the stream loves to watch that after it gets dipped.
Hello? Yeah. Did you win? Was it good? Who was it? Somebody young, brown? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I know it looks like it's going to be, we're in the first set.
Ramil, thank you for joining us.
Flat and final, it looks like it's going to double dip.
Giving MJ
Plus 6.
some cheer.
Plus I just 8. Where are you going? Who are you going with?
How many likes we got so far? Ah, we're up to 39.
How they getting there?
How many watching us?
'Cause
139.
somebody's already got my car. Yeah. They want to get some beat somewhere. Okay.
Dry break. Let's
Yeah,
see
I'd
if
love to be driving it to another
MK can put the heat on Michelle here.
Well, Billy.
Because right now, Michelle's not feeling any heat from MK. Feels like she can run over her.
Yeah.
If she can watch MK work through a rack, it might put her on the...
No.
Put her back into a
Anyway.
little bit of defensive mode.
Okay. Bye. All right, I'm back. I had to take a phone call.
Well,
Okay.
stripes are good to start with, but
Yep.
she's going to have to free up that 8 on the 7.
Yep. And she's going to have to get over on the other side of the 10, so it'll go in the upper right corner. She can actually get there right now off this 11 if she wanted to.
Thank you from Ramil for answering Kurt's question. WP means
Yep.
women's platinum.
Oh, okay, I didn't even see that. Okay. Yep, she tried to get over there. Well, she can play it. She didn't get quite as far as she wanted. Got a good number watching. We got 144 watching, but only
39 likes. Are we up to 40 yet?
52 likes over
52.
here. Yeah,
Thank you, everybody.
but that's barely a third.
That is correct.
So let's get busy, people. Makes our sponsors happy.
Yep, and the more you like, the more pull we can bring you
Yep, for free.
for free. You think she's going to bump the 7 right here? Get on the 9?
Yeah, she didn't bump it enough because she doesn't have. Oh, that's the 9 ball
Yep,
there. Okay,
that's
she's
the 9
perfect.
right there.
She hit that good. Yeah, she just wanted a little separation there
Do you think
and
she'll?
maintain control so she could shoot these balls.
Yeah. Do you think she'll come off the 9 and let the 2 hold her, or play for the 15? Because if
Oh.
she gets an angle on the 13. She plays the 15, gets an angle on the 13. She can come to the bottom rail, out, and either take that 8 to the side or the top corner.
Yep, she's going to the 15.
Playing for the 15.
Yeah, get a little angle on this.
Oh.
Well, if she gets a little angle on this 13, she can go to the end rail and out to the left
Yeah, she might
and
have
shoot it in the right side or corner. But she's pretty straight on this ball.
Yeah, so it looks like she needs to go. She's going to be playing the cue off the long rail instead of the short rail.
Yeah.
Which would have been a little easier.
Shoot it into the right side of the pocket, cheat it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Or she may have enough to run all. Nope, she's stopping right there.
I'm a little bit surprised. Now she's got to work a little bit to get on that 8.
Yeah, because she does not have a very big angle.
Not at all.
And you go trying to control your speed and put some English for some throw, and you can throw that 13 right out of the pocket.
She was looking at the window between the 6 and the 7 to play it up in the upper left corner. That's what she's doing.
Oh, wow. Boy, these girls play tight. I don't think that tight.
Instead of trying to create something, she took what the table gave her. Well, we gained 12 more. We're up to 64 likes.
All right.
Oh,
look at that.
Got a little help. Okay, well, MK's on the board.
All right, MK. And please do not smash your like button. We only have one like button, and we don't want it broken.
Well, it's going to be their computer they break it on, though.
Yes, but we want them to like every match
That's
they watch.
true. We want
not
them to use
just
it
this
again.
one. But yes, everybody, heed Glenna's advice. Hit that like button for us.
Yep. It's the thumbs up hand there you see on your screen somewhere.
This stream is brought to you by Jam Up Apparel.
It is.
If you can't play Jam Up, wear Jam Up.
Yep. And BadBoys Billiard Productions.
Thanks to Rick and Kenny and
Bonnie. Yes.
They travel all over.
They're on the road more than they're home.
Yes.
I mean, they do tournaments everywhere, even into Canada.
There you go, Glenna.
Coast to coast.
Tappy tap tap. Tap that like button.
Well, MK would love to break and run here.
Yes.
Narrow that gap.
That would keep Michelle in her seat for a lot longer.
Yep, she spread them good, made a couple balls.
What are you liking here?
Well, let's see. Stripes. I like stripes.
Yeah, because that 10 can come out a number of ways.
Yep, and also the 12 is blocking the hole for the 1.
She's looking at playing a combo 10-14 after this 9. Oh, no. No, yeah, she's looking at that.
Well, maybe the 10 will pass that 14. Well, she
Past
got
the 3 and the 14?
I'm starting to get used to, been doing this so much this week that you'd be surprised. It looks like it might not pass the 3 and it might not pass the 14, but in reality it might pass both of them.
You know, Kenny was showing me a trick using the whiteboard.
Oh, yeah, you
drawing
line it
a
up.
line
Yeah,
from the edge.
yeah. And this is, see, it went in clean.
And look at that, right through the gap
Yep.
for in the side.
And this is streaming match number 36 on the week.
I joined you for the ones I could before I got out of here.
And you start playing on Thursday, you said?
Start playing on Thursday.
Yep.
Now we're getting everybody involved in the chat room.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
Cheering.
she's going to leave the 14
For the 8.
for a key on the 8. I think so.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
No.
All right, everybody in the chat room. Everybody for MK right now. Say, go MK.
That'll work just fine.
Now, everybody for Michelle in the chat room. Say, come on, Michelle.
Well, she's got enough angle to go the side rail and out for the 8.
Nice, 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 nice.
Yep.
That's 2 solid games that Michelle's been in her chair.
She broke and ran this one, providing she makes the 8. Okay, 4-2.
4-2.
Now we're starting to see MK's game come out. And I'm going to look up the chart for the U.S. Open 8 ball over at Griff's to see if there's been any more progress.
Any updates there?
Well, we got 4 left on the winners, or actually 3 because Tornston Homan just defeated Oscar Dominguez.
All right, Toasty.
And Alex Pagulayan, he beat Eklund Kachi. So Alex is going to be playing Tornston for the hot seat.
I don't think Alex liked the fact that Shane took the 10 ball away from him again.
Just destroyed him too in the final.
I think Alex is going to destroy everybody.
Well, Shane's still in. He's on the loser's side. I'm never going to count him out.
No.
Because he won the 10 ball from the loser's side. Did she get a ball? Yep, 7 ball. And over on the 1 loss side, in a 7th, 8th place match is James Aranis and Dennis Orcolo. And Shane against Warren Kiomko.
All right. That was our update.
That was your update. Yep.
Going on over at Griff's.
Yep. For
those of you just joining us, you are watching the Women's Platinum 2018 BCAPL 8 ball. This is the finals. Michelle has to double dip MK.
Did she roll too far for the 14?
Yeah, she's looking more determined. She wants this first set over with. She does not want MK to catch a gear.
Yeah. Well, apparently she can see enough of that 14 to make it.
Can she bust out the 13 with it? Oh,
yep.
Nice.
Yep. However,
she's tough. This is a tough one.
She can cut to 12. I think.
Cut the that's the 14. No?
No.
The 12's up top.
Isn't this the 12?
No, that's the 15. No, that's the 15 is blue.
What the heck
in the
is
center.
that ball? It's a stripe.
It is a stripe. It would have to be.
Boy, it just looks
The 11. It's the 11.
Boy, it sure looks purple to me,
Doesn't
though.
it, though? I'm like going, it looks like a normal,
Looks like there's two 12 balls on the table.
Yeah, it's the 11. We'll see when it rolls.
It is the 11.
11.
Okay. It sure didn't look red from where I was seeing it.
Oh, got a nice kick off the one.
And that was a good shot, too.
All right, 12, 15, 9, 13, 8. How do you like that pattern?
12 what?
12, 15, 9, 13, 8.
Looks good to me. We had Rob Pohl on earlier, and I don't remember if that was the hot seat match or it was a final. That might be over.
You might have to go to ctsondemand.com and look at the brackets and find out if it is over or not.
Yeah, and that would have been men's platinum.
She's not as straight as she wanted to be on this 15.
Yep. In my mind, I streamed so many of these that it could have been 9-ball that I remember. I don't know.
Yep. She plays it smart. She goes ahead and
back
goes
in line.
Yeah, goes past it and gets in line.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Michelle's trying to stop MK from getting in line and getting in her gear. And that looks pretty good right there. She's probably going to want to roll up 1 to 2 inches is all. 2 inches, I'm going to say she wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
What is mini clip? Hello, I am the best 8-ball pool player on mini clip. I got the most expensive cue. It cost me $200. Okay. Well, Michelle is on the hill. Well, you know, the group we hang around, $200 is an entry-level cue. People are now paying $300 for jump cues.
Yeah. I remember when I bought my first one, $90.
Well, 5 to 2.
She needs a break and run right here to put the heat on Michelle.
Mm-hmm. Good spread, made a ball. Looks like everything's open. I don't see, well, 6 will go in the lower left past the 11, I think.
Mm-hmm. 7 has the side pocket.
I think the 7 might pass the 11 as well.
Yeah, and if the 11 is gone, the 8 has that pocket.
Yep. So what does she like? Maybe she likes stripes.
That's what I'm thinking because the 14. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just going to say you can't really. I don't know if that 2-ball will pass the 15 into the bottom corner or it goes in the side. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to say you're probably okay with either suit.
Yeah, because the 14 does go to the corner, the 2 does not, and the 2 might not pass the 14 to the side.
Or the 15, past 15 to the corner.
Correct.
Hard to say. It's going to be a moot point now, though, because here comes the 14.
Holds it right there for the 13. Then she might go 10, 9.
Virtual, okay. So you paid $200 for a virtual cue? Wow, I must be way behind the times.
Does it hit nice?
Oh, good for you, hillbilly. So was that a virtual $200?
What do you think she's going to
And
play?
I don't mean to make fun of you. I just don't understand. She got a little straighter than she wanted.
Yeah, what do you think she's going to play for, the 15 or the 11?
Don't know.
I'm thinking 15.
Well, based on that, yeah. Now she's going to have to, well, she could probably make the 11 from right where the 15 is, but you're going to crash into the 6 and you might not have a shot on the 8. So I'm guessing she's going to try to draw back. She might have a little bit of angle to go to the side rail and out, but it sure doesn't look like it. Maybe she's going to go forward.
She looks like she's cueing a little bit center outside.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Oh, no, girl.
That's not going to work.
I know what she wanted to do.
Yep.
She wanted to come up and hit the 7 or the 8.
Yep.
And park right there.
Yep.
She didn't put enough outside English on it to get that reaction that she wanted. Now she's going to take a little bit to look at all the options. And this is actually, for that up-and-coming player that's trying to learn some things, this is a good thing. Walk around the whole table. Your feet are not in quicksand.
Well, I'm trying to, let's see. She can make an easy hit from the end rail.
Mm-hmm.
What if you were to call the 11 in the side? No, it won't. I don't think it'll pass the 8.
No.
Like carry him off the 6. Or can you hit it clean and go up in the upper right corner maybe? She's looking at that right now.
Yeah, that's what she's pointing at.
Yeah.
She definitely wants to go for that easy hit.
Yeah.
Because she does not want to give up ball in hand with Michelle on the hill right now.
And the ball's all open, yeah.
And the balls are all open. If anything, she's looking for the best safety.
Yeah, she's going to try to tie something
Yeah,
up.
she's going to tie the 3, 8, and 7 up.
I'm going to call a ref and get that rack out of there.
And you know, that's the thing about the turtle rack. It's a lot harder to remove than the magic rack. I have them both. I have a magic rack and a turtle rack.
Well, she can play the 3 in the right-hand side and bump the 8.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, I think MK wanted to get that 3 a little further over where she wouldn't be able to do that.
Yep, that's what she's looking at. And she doesn't have to hit it hard. Just bump the 8 to bump the 7. Make some separation there.
I'm going to peek around the blind to see if that 6 goes by that 11.
It does. I'm positive. Yeah, it's got the whole pocket, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's got the whole pocket with room.
Yeah, she probably would have liked to have moved that 7 ball a little bit further from the 8. But it still should be okay. And if she gets out here, it's for the set.
And then we play another set.
Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder what she's planning with the 7. She could shoot it now, actually. In either corner. But it's...
Yeah, the nice thing is looking at the shadows of the 8 and the 7, you could tell there is room that she could be over just this side of center table and still make that 7.
Mm-hmm.
She might even be able to where she placed her cue and make that 7.
Oh, I think she can.
I don't think she got to where she placed her cue.
Maybe not. She might have come up a couple inches short, but She's looking at it. She hasn't taken her eyes off that, so I think that's what she's going to do. Maybe just stop the cue ball, shoot the 2. She doesn't have to do anything fancy. Just stop it right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and venture to say that this
Don't
sets
commentator
up.
cursor. Don't commentator cursor.
I didn't say it.
Okay. Players hate that.
And believe me, I've done it before, so I've put the old curse on before. She's got a little straighter than she would have liked, but she's still okay. She's got enough angle to go 2 rails and out of there.
Yep.
Ooh.
That ball took a hop.
Yep,
took some of the spin off of it that she was expecting to get off away from that rail.
Yep. This is not an easy shot.
This is where you roll it in
Yeah.
and leave the cue near the bottom rail.
Exactly.
You're playing a two-way shot.
Yep. And this is not an extremely difficult shot for a player of this caliber.
Yeah, especially on the small table.
It's not easy. Just like that, right in the
Boom.
center of the hole. So set number 1 is over, folks. And we're going to go into a second set.
Second set for all the money.
Mm-hmm. Well, the biggest portion of it anyway. And we're not going to stop the stream. We're going to keep it right here. It looks like the ladies are going to take a break.
They're going to take a short break.
And I'm going to do the same.
All right, we're back. Bill's talking to somebody. He'll be back in a minute. Everybody in the chat room, you still there? Rick, thank you for joining us. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button. Got 130 watching, only 72 likes. Here we go, the final match of the women's platinum 8-ball division. Whoever wins this match takes home first place. We are at the Rio All Suites Hotels in Las Vegas, Nevada. Dry break for MK. Bill's just now getting back and joining us. Bill, glad to have you back.
Yeah, I'm late. Well. First game, right?
Yep, MK won the lag, broke dry.
Okay. Now this is going to be the last streaming match of the night.
Are you sure? I can commentate.
There's none other that's scheduled here.
None of that's scheduled?
Nope.
Okay.
And this is streaming match number 37 for us. We'll hit mid-40s tomorrow. Then the teams start. Then it gets real challenging up here.
Then you really need 2 commentators.
You need 2 commentators. We have do the picture-in-picture so we can see both tables. And when we see one game, if the other game's, getting close to the end, we'll flash over to that one. And when both teams have black shirts, that's when it gets challenging.
Really difficult. That's when we really like it, when in the chat room, the friends of the players watching,
Help us out a little.
they help us out a
Yeah.
lot. So you chat room people, thank you.
And
Thank
stay
you.
with us for teams, please.
Yes.
Appreciate that, JT. And Michelle's looking to get off to a lead in the second set.
She going to go to the 2 or the 1 here from the 3?
Well,
I'm thinking she's looking at going to the 2 and then leaving herself an angled.
to get out for the 1, yeah.
Yeah, a little out for the 1 to get above the 8 and take the 8 in the lower left-hand corner.
Yep, that's what she's doing. Might not have wanted quite that much angle, but all week I've seen similar shots like this where you got to hit it real easy and you still lose the cue ball
Yes.
because the table plays so fast.
Yeah, it's really dry here in Vegas this year.
Oh, it's like this every year.
Except for 2 years ago when it rained.
Yeah.
And it was humid and muggy.
Yep.
The tables played horrible.
Yep, and it is a monsoon season too.
Ah.
I don't know if she can hold the cue ball for. Oh, she'll just pop out and shoot it
Yeah.
lower left. Yeah, there you go.
These girls play such precision, tight position.
Okay, Michelle gets first blood in this set.
Michelle takes down, yeah.
Race to 6.
And it's her break.
I don't know if she ran 8 racks, maybe. I know that she had to double dip April Larson, and she won. There were races to 5 and 9 ball, and she won 5-0, 5-0. And April can play. I didn't see the match, I just saw the scores. Well,
No.
look out, cue
No
ball.
cue.
Nothing fell, I don't think.
Dry.
This table is a little more difficult. Got 2 stripes down here that are tied up. The one won't go past them. What do you like here? First of all, where's your opening shot?
Yes.
She could play the
She can
3 or
play
the
3.
11.
I think she might even be able to get that 6 by the 15 into the side.
Possibly. 3, 11. She could cut the 4. 12 one might even go past the 15 in the side.
The 12 looks like it comes down to this lower left-hand corner.
It might be just right to get on those 2 stripes there, the 13 and 14.
Yes.
But then she's got the 9 to deal with because the 3's blocking the hole up there.
And that 15 is very tough to get on.
Yep, she's
to be
looking
able
to
to
play
open
the
up that
4.
9.
She's looking to play the 4, and I think she's basing her decision on that 9-3 down there.
Yep.
Good shot.
Uh-oh.
What's going to happen here? It's got the 7.
Boy, that 2 ball, though. Well, let's let MK take us to school and show us how she gets out here.
Well, she's going to shoot the 7 in the side.
Top rail come and bump the 9.
She doesn't need to do that. I don't think she wants to do that, though, would she? Because 9 doesn't go anywhere right now.
No.
Ooh, she scratched? Nope.
Nope.
Well, she's got 2.
So that's how you get on the tee.
That's how you do it. So her real problem is, well, 6 doesn't go on the side now.
Yep, that's correct.
It'll go in this lower left corner. She gets on that 3, though, and she can get on that ball. Her 1 is the problem right now, I think.
She's looking to pocket the 2, go back and forth across the twice.
If she does that and she doesn't get on the 1, she's still got the 5. That's what she's trying. Well,
she's looking at the 1.
you got to be real careful on this shot, though. There's a big, big corner pocket there. Now, does she have an angle where she can maybe draw into the 1 or something? I don't.
She might be able to draw into the 1 or even.
Of course, if she draws into the 1 and she doesn't have a shot on it, she doesn't have a shot up table either.
Nope. And these ladies don't play that way. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't gamble like that.
So she's going to think about it for a moment. Yeah, she's shaking her head. She doesn't like it.
No, she doesn't have enough angle on the 5 to
Nope.
do. I think what she was wanting was the 5 next coming underneath the 14, 11,
And play the one in the
and
same
play the one in the
pocket.
same pocket.
Shoot the 5, withdraw English, and draw the cue ball into the 1. That's what we mean by that, Glenna.
But she wants to hit the top side of the 1.
So that it'll bump it to the rail and she'd have a shot in the corner pocket. Yeah,
Yep.
I can see that.
She's really going to put a stroke.
Oh, she did it.
Just like that.
That was nice.
Oh, nice.
Now she's got to work. She's got to get down.
She's got to be able to get to that 3
Mhm.
and still be able to get the cue in the right position to bring the 6 down here.
Yeah, she doesn't want a big angle on the 3.
And
She wants to just come off the rail and shoot the 6.
She does not want to tap
Well,
that 11, 14 cluster there.
13, 14.
You're right. 11's up table. 13,
Yep.
14. Thank you.
So if she can go forward without hitting the 13, she'll be okay.
Nope, she was punching to the rail and back out.
Yep. She was so worried about the cue ball there.
Yep.
Well, then Michelle still has to deal with that 13, 14. She might be able to play the 14 off the 1. She might be able to see enough of that if she pockets the 10.
Yeah, you get below the 14 to where you're hitting basically the 13 and 14 at the same time.
Yeah, I think it'll go off the 1.
14 off the edge of the 1 into the pocket. That takes care of that issue. The 9. Then now there's room between the 6 and the 8 to get to the 10. I'm sorry, the 15 to do something with the 9.
Yes.
Because I don't think she's going to use the 10 to let the cue go into the 14, 13. Because you don't know where the 13's going.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 8-ball run out. There is a male division of this tourney.
Several. There's about 50 to 60 different divisions. Oh, she is going to go into them.
Ooh.
She got lucky. She's got the 13 on the side.
She got very lucky. Or, if she wants to,
She's got a dead nut safety
dead
here.
nut safety.
But if that's right in the side, she'll just go ahead and roll up and shoot the 14.
Yeah, because she'll still have the 11
Yep.
and the 14.
Yep.
Nope, she's going to hold it for the 14. Oh, it's going to come out.
Yep.
I bet you she's going to go take another look between the 6 and the 8 at that 15 on how she wants to handle that 9. Oh, she's looking for the 15 down to this corner.
Yeah, 8-ball run out, you can go to CTS on demand, and you can see every bracket of every division. The team brackets aren't up yet, but all the singles divisions. Well, she's still got to deal with that 11.
Well,
Or 9, I mean.
yeah.
The 15 will go up in the lower left corner.
I wonder if it's misleading and that 9 goes by the 15 now. Nope.
She might be able to just draw straight back past the 9 here. Shoot it in the same pocket. Not sure what else she would do. Looks like she's on that perfect to do that.
Yeah, or bump it out.
Just don't clip it a little bit on the way out. Oh, she tried to, and then she's got the
she
pocket.
gets lucky.
I think she's got the pocket.
She does. And it's just an easy out to the center of the table, 8 in the side pocket from there.
Yep.
No jinx, Michelle.
Yep.
She'd like to come to a little further, but
She's fine.
she can handle this with
Yeah.
her eyes closed.
You could say that Michelle's in stroke.
Yes.
Watch side, okay.
Oh, yeah. I saw that spin on the cue ball.
All right, 2-0.
2-0. Okay, everybody rallying for MK. Let's hear you now.
Okay. We're being told that Michelle is Chinese. That's true, Jim O. Good players do make their own luck.
Yes. The Chinese are used to playing those tight pockets, like the snooker type pockets.
Mm-hmm.
The Chinese 8-ball.
Yeah, Chinese 8-ball, that's a tough game.
I love watching that. Watching those people, how they have that precise stroke.
Michelle's American? Okay. This is live. You're watching it as it's happening.
Look at how open that table is.
Yep.
That was a
Well,
beautiful
let's see.
break.
Solids are an
3 in the
easy
8.
start.
Yep. 3 in the 8.
But the 3 is the one that's going to get her. She's got to separate the 8 and the 3. But she's got a 6 and a 7 down here she could do that with.
Mm-hmm.
She gets on the 4 right, she could even do it with that. What do you start with? A 2 ball in the corner? I don't even see any shot to start with stripes. Unless you want to get real crazy and cut the 15 in. I don't think you want to do that.
Or the off combo of the
Yeah.
13-10. Yeah, no.
No, I think you take solid, start with the 2.
Yeah.
Yep, called the turtle rack.
She's backing it up for 6 or the 7 right now.
Yeah, she could even go at it with off the 4 if she wanted to.
Yes. Take care of your problem balls early.
Yeah, she's going with the 6. I think she's going to come off the end rail and bump those. Ooh, I don't think that's what she wanted.
Keep for the 1. Yes. Mr. Gene, any pool player is a pool enthusiast. But we're glad you are too. Thanks for joining our addiction. MK is the player from New Zealand.
That is correct.
And Michelle is from the USA. Is that what we're...
Well, somebody said she's American, but somebody else said she's Chinese. She's of Chinese descent and probably lives in America now or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Ramil, what is the BEF?
Billiard Education Foundation.
Thank you, Bill.
I knew that one. They are the junior program.
Ah. Everybody looks young to us nowadays, though.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, 8-Ball Runout. We love doing these streams because we know people love watching them. I am one of them. Suzanne Brandon says, Michelle lives in Harvard, Massachusetts. She's 17 and currently the
Yep.
BEF
Junior nine-ball champion,
Junior
yeah.
nine-ball champion,
And I don't doubt that for a second.
being coached by Roy Pastor.
Oh, Roy Pastor up in Massachusetts, sir. He's
Yeah.
a big USA Pool League guy.
Thank you, Suzanne.
I know Roy. And then somebody said, yeah, she is of, that Michelle is of Chinese descent, living in America now.
Gene, no, these ladies are not in the pro circuit. This is still the amateur division.
Yep. But they're not far from it.
No, they're not.
Skill-wise, they are not far from it. In fact, I believe they could compete on the women's tour.
She didn't take care of that 3 with either the 6 or the 7.
And here it comes. Oh, she just missed it.
Oh.
And now all she's got is the 4. Now she's got a big problem. Yeah, that 3's froze to the 8. There's no way it'll go in the corner. Could go in the upper left corner if she's down underneath it, but yep, she's got a problem now.
Spin off.
Yep, she should have got it earlier.
Yes.
Although she did try off the 6 ball, or the 7 ball, I believe. She just missed it.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Boy, that's tight. I don't know. That 8 ball's 3 balls below the 8 if you want to go to the lower left corner. You'd have to, if she gets over there somehow, you're going to have to call a ref.
She's looking at if it would go off the 11.
Possibly, yep. But she's going to have to fire this in a corner and get out to the middle of the table.
She's got the stroke for it. I was watching her practice earlier.
Yeah, she's jacked up a little, though.
That makes it a lot tougher for somebody
Yes, it
her
does.
size. You have a tendency to drop that elbow.
Oh, she hit that really good.
Man, did you see her elbow not move?
No. Very good fundamentals. I'm
Yes.
calling a ref. Calling a ref. Yep. Michelle's getting up and looking at it. Yep, she's stopping her.
Good.
I want to call a ref.
And that's the time to stop her, is before she's down.
Yep.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Bill, if a player is down on their shot, are you allowed to stop them?
No, you're not. You're supposed to do it beforehand. Now, I don't know how good their communication is. Okay. Now she's stopping. Okay.
Yeah, she understood her.
Yep. So we're going to get a ref.
She's getting the shot in her head. She's picturing the complete shot in her head right now.
Yeah, Sharon, these girls play awful good, don't they? This is top level. And one of them's only 7. Which one's only 17?
Michelle.
Michelle's only 17.
Mm-hmm.
And she's already won the Platinum 9-ball division. She steamrolled through the field.
And if you're just joining us, you are watching the Women's Platinum Division. This is the finals. Michelle has already double-dipped. MK.
Yep.
MK is at the table.
Yep, we're in our second set.
You're watching Bad Boys Billiards TV. Since you have just joined us, would you please hit that like button?
And we're
The
not
ref is going to stand right there.
we're not going to be able to tell.
I'm going to cheat. I'm going to poke around the head.
There you go.
Nope.
You
And
can't see there
I
either?
can't- Nope.
So we're just going to assume the ref's correct, whatever he calls.
Okay, everybody. And the call is
I think it was good.
good
Just from-
hit. She
just-
made it off the 11.
Yep, just from the reaction of the balls, it looked good to me. But now what?
4
Kick.
rails in the lower right-hand corner.
She's too close to it to do that. I think you might have to kick at it. Kick outside of the 11 and spin back into the 8, maybe?
Kick outside of the 11.
I don't, yeah.
Yep, go to the whiteboard.
Yep. come this way and spin it down a little bit, avoiding the 11. I'm sorry about my crooked lines, but you get the idea.
Yeah, it's tough to do. It's
There's
tough to
no
draw
way
straight
to
with
cut
the mouse.
where that's sitting. There's no way to cut it in. She can't even reach it. So
Unbelievable shot with the 3-ball off the 11, though.
yeah,
I would have loved to have seen that.
she did not get rewarded. And there's really nowhere to play safe, so she's got to try it. Michelle has balls all over the table. There's nowhere to hide.
So you're saying you've never been hooked by an 8-ball?
No,
You've
I'm
got
not going to
7 of
say
your
that.
Okay.
No,
I've had it happen to me many times. And you just,
I'm not going to say that. No,
you're like, how does that happen?
it just happens. It happens when you're struggling.
Yes. Yes.
When you're in dead stroke and playing good, it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Nothing happens to you. You're correct, Ramil. This is an easy shot from the booth.
Never missed a shot from up here. Well, yeah, she was just so afraid of spinning into that 11 that she didn't quite spin it enough.
Yeah.
Well, wide open table. Yes, you have ball in hand.
But that's good. Always verify with
Oh,
your
yeah.
opponent. Always.
Especially if there might be a language barrier.
Yes.
Well, she shot the right shot. She just didn't get enough spin on it. This is one of the rare times where I didn't mind seeing a double dip, because
Yeah, these
we have
ladies.
the pleasure of watching these ladies play pool for a while.
Yeah. Thank you, Tony. Yes, Ramil. Efren would have showed us the correct way to shoot that shot.
And you're right, Brendan. It's not that MK's playing bad. She just can't seem to get a roll.
Yeah. And you know, when I was commentating that Efren exhibition match last month,
Mm-hmm.
not one time did one of his specialty shots come up. We were all disappointed. And FYI, it is impossible to commentator curse Efren, because I tried it since he was playing
Yep.
one of our local boys.
And if you're going to commentate Efren playing one pocket, it's impossible to tell what he's going to do. He does some amazing things that you wouldn't even think of.
Yes, the man is the magician.
Yep. Yeah, MK speaks English, Thai, and German fluently, so there's no language barrier.
Wow, I thought she would take care of that 11
Yep.
beforehand.
Does she have any angle, or she can go to the right with the cue ball a little bit? Cheat the side pocket a little? Oh, yeah, she's fine. She's just in dead stroke.
She is.
Yep.
And the speed of the table.
Mm-hmm. I just hope everybody out there appreciates the quality of her play. Both these ladies.
I wouldn't want to play either one of them. Well, actually, I would, but not in a high-dollar tournament match.
Yeah.
I love playing people better than me.
Yeah.
It's the only way to get better.
Well, you learn. You learn
Yes.
from them. 3-0.
Plus, it adds that extra push that you need to focus more.
Mm-hmm. No, he's really. I'll know. I'll see it when I believe it. If Efren is not at Derby City, then I'll know that he's basically retired.
He didn't say he was retiring per se. He is actually in an interview he did with the local TV station. He's not really retiring. He has to cut down on the amount that he can do.
Yeah, he can't. The travel gets him. He'll travel if he's got like a series of tournaments he can play in, but he's not going to leave the Philippines to go play in one tournament and go home. He's not going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Unless maybe it's Derby. We hope to see him at Derby again this year.
Yes.
He's won Derby, one pocket, 6 times.
We've made it above the 200 mark.
That's the first time.
People watching.
First time this year. And not even half of them, a third of them. Yeah, 2/3 of them.
Let's tell everybody where the like
Let's
button
hit the
is.
like button. Come on, people.
If you're watching this on your phone, hit the X button for the chat. You'll see the like button. Hit the like button, then you can re-click on the chat button, bring the chat back up. If you're watching this on your TV, grab your remote, hit the up button, go over to more options, hit the enter button, scroll over to the thumbs up button, and hit that one. There's so many different ways to hit the like button.
Oh, Baba, I disagree. Efren doesn't hustle. He will give up big spots and play, but he's not trying to hustle anybody. And think about Efren, he'll play you for $5 a game.
Yes. Yes.
He just wants to play, and people will pay that $5, $10 a game just for the opportunity to play him and learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't like to travel anymore. He's over 60. He's not that young anymore.
No. What'd we increase our like to?
We're up to 84 on the likes.
Yeah. 85. That's it, people. Keep going. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Baba, you're absolutely correct. Those of us that have been able to watch his entire career in our time are blessed. It's kind of like if you're a basketball fan and you got to watch Michael Jordan all through his career, that kind of thing.
Ramil, you want to hear my customer service spiel?
Sure. I do.
Bad Boys TV is brought to you by Jam Up Apparel. If you can't play Jam Up, wear Jam Up.
There you go. Very good.
Go to jamupapparel.com. Do it. Switch over real quick. Hit the Jam Up website.
Oh, right there.
Yep. Oh, bring it. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Team Jam Up.
Yeah, look at the names. And I'm watching. I'll just leave it there for a minute until Michelle gets ready to break the balls.
And if you people want to go back and watch the stream, hit that like button. As soon as he gets 3 likes, he will click back over to the camera. Oh, she's racking. She's at the table.
I heard the balls break. No, I didn't. So it was on another table.
It was the table right next to it.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. Look at that like grow. You guys are awesome. Michelle's got a ball down. The table's not as open this time as the time before.
Yep. And this day and age, the younger people have the privilege of being able to go to YouTube and watch all these great players play, too.
Yes.
We didn't have that when we were young.
We did not. We had to go by trial and error.
Yep.
And your local guy, your local top, ball buster, you had to play him sets for money to get lessons.
Who's crazy? Who you calling crazy, Glenna? Ladies Fargo ratings is MK is a 611 and Michelle is a 604. Pretty good. We'll be live tomorrow on the stream at 10:30, I would imagine. That's what we've been usually starting at. We've got 9-ball teams starting tomorrow, and Wednesday the 8-ball teams start. And we may have a couple scattered Scotch doubles matches left, and we'll have singles 8-ball matches all day tomorrow as well. So probably going to concentrate on 8-ball singles, the final matches of those, and maybe occasionally put a 9-ball team in there. It's all about the timing, what's on time, what's not on time, that kind of thing.
Yep.
To make a long story short, I don't know.
But there's one easy way to get notified. If you will go up and you will hit subscribe and then hit the bell notification icon, you will get notified when we go live so that you don't miss a second.
Actually, this is our last streaming match of the night. Is that a match that's going on table 3 now? We're in a booth with curtains over it. I can't see the table.
Yes, there are two. Nope, yep, there's one match going on right now. It's a Scotch doubles. Kinkel and Jensen have 2 games. They are playing Vanderweist and Miller. And they have 3 on a race to 4.
Is that on table 1 down there?
Table 2.
Okay, that's a CSI streaming table.
Okay.
He's asking about a match on table 3.
That would be right next to us. Hover your mouse on camera. Just hover it on camera 2. It'll pop up.
Yeah.
Nope, it's empty.
It's empty, so maybe it's a match that's scheduled for a little later. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Lucky? Boy, another thing that gets to bugging me about streaming so many hours is these things on my ears. They just, after a while, my ears get...
Yeah, your ears get really sore,
Yeah.
tender.
Oh, yeah, Michelle's Fargo will definitely go up. There's no doubt about that. If she snaps off both of the platinum tournaments.
She's a little funny on this, too.
Yeah.
She banking it?
Don't know. Well, she can cut it to the corner and not scratch, but will she have a shot on the 8?
She's got to come from the right side of the table to the left, off the rail enough to get the cue past the 9 for the spot.
Yeah.
That puts the 8 in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, or if she shoots it even further over to the right, she could shoot it in the lower left. But
See what she
boy,
does.
that's a dangerous spot of the table to be going back and forth. Yeah, she was worried about that side pocket. All right, MK, it's time to do it.
Do you think MK was just toying with her? Now she's just going to run her over?
No. No, I don't think so. Their Fargos are real close.
Yeah.
It's just one of those days when Michelle's doing everything right and MK can't seem to get a break.
And the hardest thing about that, and this happens to me, it starts to get in my head. And once it gets in your head, it is tough to get out.
Yep.
What do they say? Pool players need a short-term memory?
Very short. And I don't know what she's going to be able to. If she gets over on that right rail, can she make the 13 from there?
She's looking at it. She's looking at taking it right now.
Yeah, Ramil, Michelle hasn't missed hardly anything. Oh, yeah, good shot.
Oh, no.
I think she's still okay on the 9. But
9.
now the 12 is tied up.
So you're definitely going to need the 15 or the 14 to get that 12 open.
Yep, 2 opportunities. I don't think she has an angle that she can draw back into the 12. I think she has the wrong angle.
What do you think about a safety here? Q off the 14 in beneath the 9-12-8 mess.
It's not a bad shot. I don't think that's crossing her mind, though. She's strictly thinking, I'm going to bust that 12 out, I'm going to run out. Simple as that.
Right
Yeah.
here. She's just going to draw into the 8, which will still give her the 14 or the 12. A lot of people might try to draw into the 12. And if you don't
you
get
could
on that,
get in trouble then.
Yeah, so the correct shot here is to draw into the 8.
Yeah, you draw into the 8, you're guaranteed to have a shot. You draw into the 12, you're not guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And if you draw into the top side of the 12, you might end up all the way down on the end rail with the cue ball.
Gene's chat comment just proves how much all of us like watching pool.
Mm-hmm.
Gene says, I'm rooting for MK because I don't want this to end so fast.
Yeah, this has been good pool.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this has been the most enjoyable match that I've watched so far, other than my son's matches.
I was going to say, you didn't enjoy your son's match?
No, I said other than my son's matches.
Well,
and some other Alaska people, too.
What about the marathon match that your son and the other team shot yesterday?
It's a little difficult sometimes. Well, both teams were taking 2-3 minutes per shot.
Yep. Oh, no.
Yeah, she was trying to hit the 12 or the 8 and just didn't draw it enough.
Okay, what do you say for a safety here?
Ooh.
Freeze the cue ball to the 12.
Just roll up on it enough to get the 8 to the rail.
8 to the rail.
That's a thought.
Do you see something better?
I don't know if it's better or not. Boy, you can't go off the edge of the 12 and get behind the 8. That won't work. Wow, she's in a real tough spot here. That might be the best thing to do. Just roll up on it.
The only other safety I see, and there's a player I shoot in Kansas City that can do this a lot of time, hook me with my own ball. He will freeze me right to my own ball where it won't go anywhere.
You mean go all the way up table and try to get on the 2?
Yeah, freeze. But that's what she tried.
Yep.
Oh, she's going to freeze him right back up. Oh, no.
Well, there's a shot here, and she's got a slight angle, so she can go to the end rail and come back. She's going to have to use follow English.
I got to peek around to see how slight that angle is. That angle is very, very slight. It is not misleading on the screen, folks.
Yeah. You're correct, Gene. She had a really, really good opportunity to. She had a good.
Man, she hit that
to
very
play
well.
a good safe earlier, but she had run out in her mind.
Mm-hmm. Phone a friend, Ronald. That's pretty funny.
Why would you call the 2? And I don't understand. Why would Michelle make the 2 and call safe? That's just giving up a shot.
Well, if they were frozen together?
Possibly. Well, it'd still be, yeah. I don't know.
Frozen together, but it would still be really easy for then Michelle to come back and come underneath the 8 and just drive the 12 to the rail and leave the cue right behind the 8. And then MK's kicking at the 12.
Yep.
So.
Okay, MK, we need a break and run out of you. Yeah, phone a friend.
But that's what I like about watching these streams. You see these people in these difficult situations and you watch how they handle it. And especially good players like this to show that if you've got the stroke and if you've got the knowledge, you can really do some good things.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not stretching it here by saying that this is a must game for MK.
Yeah.
In fact, the next couple of games are must wins. Okay, what do we got? We got nothing. Wow. Yeah, just things are not rolling her way.
Okay. For everybody that doesn't know, I have Bill Stock is here commentating with me.
I am.
And he has played a huge part in a lot of the CSI BCA rules.
I wrote the book.
He did. So, real question. When you're removing any type of template rack
Yep.
and you bump a ball,
Yep.
does it go back? Or is it the
No,
opponent's option?
well, that's not actually covered in the rules, I don't believe. I don't know if what they've changed since 3 years since I've.
They haven't.
But I would say that it would go back.
Okay.
Because that's not really an in-game situation.
You're right.
You know, it's.
You're removing the template rack.
But I would suggest to protect yourself at all times. And if there's a ball close to it or anything, call the ref. Have them do it.
Heed Bill's advice on that. I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah.
How many times heed Bill's advice on that. That's what the refs are for. They get paid money to do this.
Yes, they do. I'm not going to tell you that they get a lot, but
no,
they do
don't get very much.
Table 2. And do you have matches on 1 and 2 over there?
You know, we do have matches on 1 and 2.
I don't know which one they've got up on the board up there
They have.
on the screen.
They just finished the Scotch doubles race. Vanderweist and Miller.
Yeah, they're from Phoenix. They're friends of mine. I know them. Did they win? Did Vanderweist and Miller win?
Yes, they did.
Okay, good for them.
Because they were on the hill.
Was that on table 2 or table 1?
Table 2. Table 1 looks like 2 men playing.
Okay, Ed, table 2, Bill and Sarah from Phoenix won that match. Scotch doubles match. Is that the one you were asking about?
I just ran the Fargo calculations, and it shows that Michelle is a 92% favorite to win.
From
this.
here?
Yep, from here.
Oh, I would most certainly think so, yeah. Oh, okay, Ed, was that a final?
There.
So they won both sets? They double dipped them? Is that what? Yeah, cool. Yeah, they're from Phoenix. We know them well. I know them well. Yeah, if the two players kind of agree on how they want to remove that map, the magic rack or whatever rack, that's no big deal. I've seen the pros do that. They'll have a ball sitting right on it and just pick the ball straight up, slide it out, and slide it right back down.
Because you don't even have to pick it up that far either.
No. Now, I'm going to say if there's, if it's a crucial situation where there's some balls almost froze together, then definitely call the ref over.
Yeah, the rules state if one of the 2 balls that you need to move to remove the magic rack are frozen, you're not allowed to remove.
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, MK's got stripes here. The only issues she has at the moment are the 11 and 15, and the 8 is blocked by the 3 for going to where the 9 is now,
and
it's
one
blocked by the 1 in the other one. So she either needs to move the 3.
See, now that's just something. That's just, it's not working for her. It's just, the balls just are rolling funny for her. I mean, she made a good shot there to spread the balls, and look what happens.
Yeah.
Now, she's okay if she can see the 13, but that's questionable.
No, she can't.
Yeah, it's just one of those days for MK where nothing's rolling right.
Yeah, she is married in between those 2. You can tell by the shadow she has a little more of a gap between the cue ball and the 6 than she does between the cue ball and the 11.
Are they getting ready to start another set on 2?
No.
No? Okay.
No. There's a guy just practicing.
Then it must be over. I'm still confused. They did double dip, or they have to play another set to get the double dip?
Oh, they're on break.
Okay.
That's what it is. They're on break.
Okay, so they are going to play another set. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't.
Those aren't our tables,
That's
are
not our
they?
table. No.
We're not allowed to.
1 and 2. Well, we don't even have cameras pointing to them, so we can't do anything about 1 and 2. But CSI is doing it. I think that's a free stream. The pay-per-view CSI stream is over at Griff's.
Yes.
On the pros. And somebody just told me, it's gone by now, but
I'll go back and look. What are you looking for?
it was somebody said Shane Van Boning just beat Warren Kiomko on the loser side. Well, I think she's having trouble breaking out clusters, and she's not getting any rolls. So the combination of the two is not a good deal. And Michelle, she's playing fantastic, and everything's going well. And it looks to me like she's going to get out here.
No, what you saw was Vanderwijs and Miller.
Right.
Now has to play a race to 3.
Okay, so it's a double dip.
Yeah, you might have mistaken. He just put Vander. You might have mistaken that for Van Boning. So.
No.
Oh.
There was somebody I know that Bill Vanderwees is a good friend of mine, so I know who that. And Sarah Miller, call her Millie. No, somebody earlier in the chat, it wasn't that long ago, said that Shane Van Boning beat Warren Kiomko.
I'll scroll up a little further.
We're getting a lot of posts right now, so it could have gone past a ways. It's just not MK's night. That's all I can say. And she's ran into a buzzsaw with Michelle who can't do any wrong. It happens to everybody. Now she's got an 8-ball in the side to go up 5-0.
No, I've scrolled up quite a ways. And I bet you Glenna has scrolled up quite a ways to. Oh, Ramil says that was me. SVB beat Warren.
There you go. Okay.
Thank you, Ramil.
I knew I saw that.
Michelle gets another one.
Everybody's thinking I'm crazy or something. Making stuff up. Well, this is going to be a tough one to come back on here. But I have seen stranger things happen.
Now I'm going to go back and look at all of Ramil's posts to see where you posted that. There it is. At the 8:56 mark, Ramil says, SVB just defeated Kalinko.
See, I told you.
Man, nothing gets by you, Bill.
Oh, there's a lot that gets by me, believe me.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching Bad Boys Billiards TV. We are sponsored by Jam Up Apparel. You are watching the 2018 Women's Platinum Division Finals. Michelle has double dipped Molrudee, and there's no way we can say her last name, so we just call her MK.
Yep.
She's already beat her once. If she can beat her again, she will be the 2018 Women's Platinum Champion.
Yeah, I can pronounce her last name.
Okay.
Kasemchaiyanan, something like that.
Ah.
Some variation of that.
Yes. Very good. Maybe somebody in the chat room can help us pronounce that.
Actually, a guy out here that's with her told me, but I don't know if I remember exactly.
Ah. 98 likes, just shy of 100.
Boy, we haven't been to 100 yet. Come on, people, help us out. Help us out.
2 more likes. If you haven't liked, be one of the 2 to get us over 100.
Thanks, Ronald. We appreciate it. Okay.
Come on, MK.
Well, she got her ball off the cushion, but did she leave herself something? Yep, she can see the 9. Okay.
13,
Everything's open?
12, 11. All right, so 13 to the... Where does the... besides this lower left-hand corner, where does the 14 go?
14, the one sitting right in the middle of the table?
Uh-huh.
No. Well, maybe the right side. Well, definitely the right side if she gets a 10 out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're up to 111 likes. That's our all-time high so far this tournament.
Awesome.
Thank you, people.
Thank you, everybody.
But you don't have to stop now.
Yeah. There are
Hey, Tony.
80 of you. Still can't find the like button.
Yep. But this is, we have been to 200 watching, but that's the most likes we've had, so we appreciate that.
Tony in the house.
Thanks. Appreciate that, Rich.
Yes, Rich. Thank you. We get paid very handsomely to do this. They give us free water. Oh!
No rail.
Yes, the
Did
12.
the 12 catch a point?
The 12 caught the point.
Okay. Wow. That's horrible.
But it takes away...
Yeah, MK just can't get anything rolling for her.
And that actually takes away some fear of dealing with the 5 ball or the 7 ball. However, it does make it more difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, now what are you going to do with those 2 balls? Don't know. You can look on CTS On Demand and pull up the women's 8-ball platinum chart, and it'll have it listed on the bad chairs. You're right, Rob. They'll have the payout. Now that was a perfect shot.
Oh my gosh.
That's when you know you're going good.
And as deep as that 12
Yeah.
was in that side and not to
Yeah.
scratch,
Yep.
she had no fear. No fear.
That's when you know things are rolling good.
Well, you know, she's so far ahead, she says, you know, if I give up one game, I don't care.
Well, she can free stroke a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. You know, if we were really good commentators, we would have noticed the back of Michelle's shirt. It says BEF.
I did.
And you didn't point that out to me?
Well, we were talking about BEF, remember?
Yeah, I was looking at everybody telling us about it in the chat.
Oh, okay. No. That's probably why they, how that came up. They saw it on her shirt.
Yeah.
No, not yet, Ed. Not yet.
Don't jinx her, Ed.
That 8-ball is still on the table.
Don't jinx her, Gene.
Okay, 1,500 for first.
15. Thank you, Ramil.
And I'm guessing it's 9 for second, but that's what one of the other divisions was. I think Michelle's only 17. Yeah. I'm not sure about MK.
If anybody knows how old MK is, can you please comment? Man, look at that.
Yep, perfect control.
Most of us amateurs would have clipped that one, pulling back off that. To the rail, bounce out.
Does she even have to go to the rail? Maybe not.
About a hand's ball away.
Yep, she did. Ooh,
Ooh.
she came too far. Almost jacked herself. Well, just kind of half jacked herself up.
This is one of those shots that get into your head because you
Yep.
didn't expect to come in that far out.
Right.
So now you're like,
1,000 for second, I'm being told. Okay, somebody went to the chart and checked it out. $1,500 for first, $1,000 for second.
So this is a $500 shot right here.
Yep, and I said 8-ball's not off the table yet. Now it is. That was some outstanding play. I feel privileged to be able to watch that.
Oh, I agree.
Yep.
Bill, thank you for letting me commentate with
thank
you.
you.
I'll be.
You know where I'll be.
I know where you'll be.
And this is the last one for the night. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Bad Boys Billiard TV.
Yep. And we will be back with you at 10:30 in the morning. Not sure what we're going to show you, but we'll have something.
10:30 Las Vegas time.
Yep. Night all.